Welcome to another episode of Cracking Packs and Life Hacks, where we are going to crack some packs of magic cards and talk about some life hacks. Well, today's more of a current event topic, but today's topic is: why is Target and other retailers suspending the sales of cards? But first, let's pick a pack to crack. We'll assign these packs as 1 through 6, corresponding to my random number generator here. All right, 5 Time Spiral Remastered. Awesome. All right, so I've got like half a box of this stuff left. So we got plenty of this stuff to open up still. So let's pick a pack now, 1 through 6. And we got a 4. All right. So, Targets. I live in Minnesota, and Target's headquarters I've walked by a bunch of times downtown Minneapolis, and they have this brand new headquarters, probably just about like 10 minutes away from me as well. And Target has recently announced that they are suspending the sales of Pokemon, NBA, NFL, and MLB cards until further notice, right? Why are they doing this? It's simply for safety reasons. All right, and probably because they don't want to get sued, they don't want the bad publicity, all of that stuff, right? Now, I know that this doesn't directly affect Magic, but it is related to the greater collectible trading card community, and that's why I'm talking about it. So ever since the pandemic started, sports cards, Pokemon, and other TCGs, including Magic, have seen a major surge in popularity. People are spending more time at home, less time on travel and going out, and most have received stimulus money. Also, social media influencers like Logan Paul, Gary Vaynerchuk, and even Mr. Beast have also been talking about how profitable, fun, and how investment worthy these cards are. And most importantly, just the pure nostalgia of collecting cards is adding to all of this hype, right? So the perfect storm of, more time, less spending opportunities, more disposable money, the aspect of it being fun, the aspect of it being a fun investment asset, lots of social media hype, and the pure nostalgia has led to a historic increase in demand. Unfortunately, though, because of the pandemic, there have been supply chain and production issues, delays in new releases, and a reduction in supply. This has led to some in these hobbies to act in less desirable ways. Before the pandemic, there have always been lines of people ready to snatch up cards, particularly sports cards. But now there are even more people camping out overnight, just straight up loitering on private property multiple times a week. There have been long lines where those in front of the line have purchased all of the product, leaving nothing for the rest of the people in line. These people are literally buying $20 boxes of cards and flipping them for, $50 to $100. They are literally turning a $500 Target or Walmart run into $2,000 on a weekly basis. Like, that's a huge profit. And the truth is, a lot of those people could care less about the game or the card community, which upsets me, right? And so to kind of help the flipping, and mainly to make sure everyone gets something and that no one gets hurt, because again, no one wants to get sued. No stores want to get sued here. A lot of stores have implemented a purchase limit, a cap on how much product you can buy. Some retail outlets have even limited the time as to when you can purchase these products, right? So unfortunately, things have just been getting worse, right? And it's not Target or Walmart's fault or 99.9% of us. It's that unruly 0.1% of this community that has caused Target and some other retailers to stop selling cards. That unruly 0.1% of this community is pretty much ruining it for everyone. And I'm going to share some of the things that they are doing, in my opinion, on all of it in a bit. But first, let's see what rares we got here. So my first uncommon was the Meyer Boa and the Haze of Rage. All right, and this is my third uncommon, Dune Rider Outlaw. Let's see here. We got a rare Coalition Relic. All right, not too bad. This is a staple in Commander. And, ooh, look at that. Path to Exile. I might keep this card. That's a really cool card. And an Assembly Worker token. Path to Exile, one of the best removal cards in Magic history. That's really cool. You know, let's pick another pack here. Where's my dice? All right. Okay, we've got 3 Jumpstart. Awesome. I love Jumpstart. Like I've mentioned before, I want to collect all the Jumpstart deck options and use them to teach people how to play Magic. And for when I got like friends coming over and we've got nothing to do, you know, let's play some Jumpstart. Let's play some Magic. Jumpstart, you know. So, wait, I didn't even pick a pack, did I? I don't think I did. Man, okay. Anyways, well, this is fate. This must be the pack that I'm supposed to pick. Let's see here. There's a little tab you can pull here. Takes off the underwear, the outer covering here. So we got the Predatory pack here. I think the first card is a rare. So, and I think the second card might be a rare too. Ooh, oh no, don't. Okay. There we go. Whew. All right. Hopefully I didn't ruin it for all of you. So even with all of the new policies that these stores have implemented to protect us, the customers, and other employees, there are those unruly 0.1% of us that are causing chaos, right? There have been dangerous situations, serious accusations, straight up stalking fights, and just on May 7th, a man was assaulted over his cards at a Target parking lot in Milwaukee. Come on, Milwaukee. Come on, all right? The man who was assaulted was able to retrieve his gun from his car, which he has a concealed carry permit for. And thankfully, no shots were fired and no one died, right? But someone could have. And that would have been horrible. And in my opinion, you know, this was a straw that broke the back for Target, right? And before that incident and during the pandemic, there were other issues that led to this outcome of Target and some stores not selling cards, right? Including other fights over cards. I once was at Target and a customer raised his voice and accused a Target employee of not following their own policies, right? That Target that I was at was following their policy. They were doing nothing wrong. They were following their policy perfectly. And in my opinion, the customer just got pissed because he didn't get any product or the product that he wanted, right? And I personally, as a bystander, just wanted to get out of that toxic environment, right? There are even customers online accusing store employees of hiding and purchasing product before the general public can purchase it. You know, they're being accused of stealing and lying and doing backdoor deals, and these are serious accusations. Calling anyone a liar or a thief is like, you better have the proof to prove it. You can't just say that someone's a thief or a liar, right? Personally, I'm fine with employees purchasing product as long as they are following their employer's policies, right? Chances are these employees are getting paid like minimum wage or less, and they have to put up with some pretty angry customers and verbal abuse, man. And in my opinion, no verbal abuse is worth $12 an hour, right? Cool. I got a thriving grove here. That's a cool land, right? So you can tap it for any other color or for green. That's pretty cool. There are some smaller stores like the Target that I normally go to that have to use like 3 to 5 employees to make sure that the cards are restocked and sold in a safe, orderly fashion, right? And that's a lot of resources for some of these smaller stores. I mean, some stores only open with literally maybe 8 employees working. And so for them to dedicate half of their staff to safely sell cards for a few hours, that's a huge use of resources, right? And the thing that that really upsets me is this next thing that I've heard a lot in the card community as well, is that there are some customers who stalk card vendors, right? So some stores have vendors that come in and stock the cards. If you've never seen a vendor, just go to a store early in the morning and you'll see vendors in there stocking like bread or pop or flowers or even greeting cards after certain holidays. And these vendors know exactly how to stock the shelf for a particular product to maintain that brand's identity, right? These vendors, they're not employed by Target or Walmart. These vendors actually lease the shelf space. They rent that shelf space and they use their own employees that they have trained to go to store to stock these particular products in a certain way to maintain that brand's identity, right? And there are unruly customers, that 0.1% of the community that know what kind of cars these vendors drive. They even know the license plate number on these vehicles, and they will follow these vendors as they go store to store to get first dibs on cards, right? And there have been situations, just rumors, but I wouldn't be surprised that there are some unruly customers who have even followed these vendors back to their homes, because in some parts of the country, these vendors, they go to a warehouse, they load up their car with a bunch of cards, and then, they go to these stores and they stock the shelves, and then they go home. And I wouldn't be surprised if there have been attempted burglaries or people are planning to do horrible things to these vendors, right? And a lot of these vendors do not feel safe doing their job. On top of the threat of someone stalking you and knowing your work route and your work routine and even where you live, they have to stock these shelves. And there's a line of people waiting for you to hurry up and stock the shelf so that they can buy something, right? And that's a lot of pressure. I mean, have you ever had your boss stand over your shoulder and demand you to get something done fast, and you're worried about trying to do it fast, and you're worried about trying to do it correctly? That's a lot of pressure, right? So no wonder these vendors don't feel safe, because anything could happen. Someone could just decide to just knock the vendor over and grab a box of cards and run off, right? Like, this is horrible. Like, these unruly 0.1% of the customer base need to stop. They need to stop fighting. They need to stop accusing. They need to stop stalking. They need to just be respectful, because, man, they're just ruining the hobby that we love, right? Oh, man, I'm getting worked up here. I'm like feeling sad and angry at the same time right now. So I need to take a deep breath, right? And I want to see what rares I got. And I've got a surprise for all of you. All right, so we got the Predatory pack of Jumpstart, and we've got a Momentous Fall, right? It's 2 green, instant, as an additional cost to dispel, sack a creature. You draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, then you gain life equal to its toughness. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's an instant too? Dude, that's awesome. That's a great card. And we also got Ravenous Bailoff. Man, I used to love playing this card. It's a 2 green beast, 4/4 creature. You sack a beast, including itself, and you can gain 4 life. That's pretty awesome. Those are some cool cards. All right. So, I told you I had a surprise. And I've got something here that's kind of causing all this chaos, right? This is Bowman 2021, right? This set just came out a couple weeks ago. And this, on top of Pokemon and NBA Prism and Select, which is a football product, is causing all of this chaos. Well, I shouldn't say the cards are causing the chaos. These are the products that the unruly 0.1% are after. They want this product, and they are causing so much disruption to this hobby, right? So I'm opening it up. I'm actually going to open up. This is my first time opening up a blaster. These are called blasters. I don't know why they're called blasters, but they have a whole bunch of cards in them, packs in them. And I'm going to open up one of these. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I don't know if I have enough room here. I'll stack them a little bit. 1 through 6 here. And I'm going to open up one of these. 6. All right. All right, how many packs am I supposed to get in this? Where is it? 5 packs plus 1 extra pack. 12 cards per pack. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry if you didn't see that. So, yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab some Pokemon or some baseball or football cards or basketball cards and open it up on the show as well, just for fun, before I wrap up this episode here. So here, Bowman 2021. This is probably like the premier, one of the premier baseball sets that you can get in the retail world here. And it's actually one of my favorite products to open as well. To be honest, I've only opened 1 box of this stuff. Like, it was a mega box, which is like twice as big and expensive as this box. This box, I think, is like 20 to 25. That mega I opened was, I think, like 40 to like $50. But yeah, I haven't opened up a lot of this stuff, but I thought it'd be cool to open it up, just to show you guys what it looks like. Because I mean, this channel is called Cracking Packs, right? And Life Hacks, right? So I'll go through this quick, since a lot of you guys don't know anything about baseball. Gleyber Torres used to be a Cub. We traded him for Aroldis Chapman. He's doing awesome, but it's okay. The Cubs won a World Series, so it's absolutely worth it. Blake Snell, Yu Darvish. I miss him, but it's okay. You got to do what you got to do. Tariq Skubal, he's got a little rookie logo up there, so this is a good card. Hopefully he does well. Clark Schmidt, another rookie. Tristan McKenzie. Okay, and then, number 92. Okay. Bryson Stott of the Phillies. All right. Then we got Jordan Adams. All right. Matthew Liberatore of the Cardinals. All right, and we got Ed Howard of the Cubs. Hey, Andy Rutschman and Justin Foshku. All right, so yeah, all right, not too bad here. So, let me wrap up this episode here. So I am personally sad that it has come to this, that Target and a lot of other retailers are no longer selling cards. But I agree that we are lucky that no one has died because of the decisions of those 0.1% of the community that are ruining this awesome hobby for everyone. You know, I love collectible trading cards, and I love this community. Like, I have been part of this community since I was a kid, right? When I would like scrounge up 50 cents and ride my bike to the corner store and buy a pack of baseball cards in the 80s, all right? But I know that this hobby will continue to thrive, evolve, and grow because it's an amazing hobby and it's got amazing people in it, right? So let's just take a moment and realize that someone could have died, and let's realize how lucky we are that we get to enjoy this awesome hobby. All right. So thanks for watching up to this point. I'm going to do another giveaway, right? So if you want to win, let's see here. I don't know. Let's give away baseball cards too. So that's, I guess, the most popular baseball player that I got in here is probably like Yu Darvish. So we'll give away Yu Darvish. I don't think you guys would know any of these other players, but he's awesome. He's like half Japanese and half Middle Eastern. I forget exactly, but he's like an awesome pitcher. And let's give away, you know what? Let's give away Coalition Relic because it's a great Commander staple. And let's give away the Path to Exile. All right, I want to keep these cards for my Jumpstart collection. So I'm going to give away Path to Exile, Coalition Relic, and Yu Darvish. All right, so all you have to do is just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. And I'll give you a month to enter before I randomly pick a winner. So remember, I care about you, and I want you to get better, and I want you to enjoy Magic in life more. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell to get notifications. And please feel free to share this video with your friends. Comment down below on what other topics you would like me to cover. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.